because nobody can promise equal outcomes. That's Marxism. That's communism. There are no equal outcomes. Anybody who plays sports, it's funny. It's funny people who watch sports and who adore sports and who have allowed sports to almost become religious in their participation as fans, not even as real participants in the game. You've become almost a fanatic in the sports world, but you still believe in equal outcomes politically. I mean, the level of delusion there is awe inspiring. I mean, we got to really figure out how the CIA and the deep state and the intelligence community pulled this type of propaganda on you people. It should be studied. Hopefully, one day, 100 years from now, we'll have real leadership, genuine leadership, who can look back and conduct genuine studies on how this even happened. I mean, your entire worldview is poorly constructed from an ideological standpoint. It's no wonder they don't want you to listen to people like me. I think too critically. How do you hold both views simultaneously? How do we have a sports culture in America that has become almost religious, yet you still subscribe to political doctrine, political platforms, and political parties who promote equal outcomes? Huh? Excuse me? Are you fucking retarded? Excuse me? Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself on the first thing smoking. Now, some of you know better. And so we say equal opportunity. Okay, fine. Now we're talking about a whole different world. And in the world of equal opportunities, not only did your elites crush the possibility of equal opportunity in any broad sense, they systematically weeded out the possibility of equal opportunities. And the two are different. No, we don't want equal outcomes, but equal opportunities have been systematically weeded out by a few corrupt elite. If you want an institution as the sole symbol of this corruption, we need not look further than the Federal Reserve. Yes, oh, there is a method to the madness. There is a rhyme and reason to the things that I say, and I've been saying since the very beginning. I think next week, just to reiterate, I'll run The Creature from Jekyll Island again. If you didn't see it the first 3 times, then maybe you'll catch it this time. Or maybe you'll still be watching Kim Kardashian paint her fucking eyelashes on Instagram. I don't know. But the Federal Reserve and institutions like that, financial institutions, global financial institutions, they did get greedy. And they did find you stupid. They found you stupid because they leveraged their economic power to ensure that you never got an education that would have you privy to the way that they go about doing these things. What they didn't account for is that the human spirit has an intuition toward corruption, has an intuition when it's being cheated, has an intuition when it's being wronged or when it's being manipulated. And with that intuition, eventually people would say, "We've had enough. Well, we don't like the deal. The deal isn't working for us." Even if they don't articulate it that way, that's what they're saying, and that's a lot of what we're seeing around the country. Don't make any mistake about it. Are people lazy and lack gratitude and radical materialists and have a false sense of entitlement? Absolutely. But underneath it, are people systematically being cheated? Absolutely. Both things are true at the same time. That may be hard for you to grasp, but it's true nonetheless. Yeah, people are lazy as fuck and they're entitled and they're not grateful and they have a real warped sense of what they should even want in life. But underneath that, the bare essentials that you all, the God given inalienable rights, the establishment that presides over you wants that too. It's not that they just don't think you need a mansion or they don't think you need economic sovereignty or some type of economic security or a fair wage. No, no, no. They don't think that you really need water because they don't really like human beings in the first place. And to them, you being a class or two below them, almost makes you not human at all. And I don't even mean to say not human because they really don't even view themselves as human. Some of them, they don't even like humanity. And they're not too shy about saying that either. So we got a wide spectrum of different shit going on here, but it all comes back to the same root issue. The distraction is good. You're not paying close enough attention. And these people plan Big plans. They have big plans, big agendas that they're rolling out and they're moving forward with. And they're just banking on the fact that you're not paying attention. Well, on this show, we try and bring attention to a lot of the things that are going on. That's one of them. 95-year-old veteran. For all you neocon, back the troops, conservatives, 95-year-old Korean veteran, this is what they plan to do. And this ain't new. And this ain't just Democrats. This is Republicans and Democrats alike. And it's conservatives and neocons as well. You think the neocons don't know how our veterans are being treated? You think the neocons are going out of their way to leverage their power, to leverage the intelligence community or the deep state to provide for the veterans? Oh, give me a break. What crazy fantasy virtual reality are you living in? What propagandized puppet theater political reality are you living in? These neocon warhawks don't give a shit about the veterans. Give me a break.